So here it is, the TANCHJIM MINO. Their second attempt to make wireless IEMs. And this is come from, sort of audiophile company. And it's got Bluetooth 5.3, so we should get good results, hopefully. And it's got the active noise reduction. So I got this original sticker. And if you can see, the graph here is pretty flat on the most of it. The shapes look good, not so much bass, but this is typical TANCHJIM, I think. So we have to listen to them to know how they sound. So without further ado, let's open them out. So I chose the black version. I wanted to, make a difference from other white earphones that I have. And the texture here is really nice. They got this angel, not bad for the experience. These cost around $40. So it's upper class, and next to $20, $25. And we got a really nice boxing here. Really nice from TANCHJIM. Nice experience. And here you get, as usual, the USB-C cable and typical ear tips. I think the most smaller ones are already on it. Little bit of paperwork here and there. Let's put it aside. And here it is. Yeah, nice boxing, really protective, nice experience. And here they are. So it's like more matte on the bottom and shiny on the upper part. So this is a nice effect. I hope it won't scratch, but for the first look, it's really, really good. I was expecting something cheaper. Yeah, the closing is okay. Yeah, it's not really premium, but it's has a nice click, Not very robust, but certainly acceptable. No freedom here. And this LED looks really good with the writing here. Here's the charging connection and the earphones themselves. Really nice feeling of the magnet here. Yeah, I really like it. And the ear tips here really resemble to the Moondrop space travel, I think. A really shallow ear tip. I hope it won't be a problem. So this is it. This is the charging here. You have to take this film off to make it charge. This was first one, and the second one. I could have left it here and wonder for weeks why it doesn't charge. Okay, and now we have to do it. We have to compare it to its obvious rival. The sound could be something different, but comparison is really okay. So as you can see, the general shape is really similar, but you can see in the TANCHJIM that it's a little bit more thin and refined, less bulky here in the square. Like size-wise, it's pretty similar. You can see here the microphone and the microphone here. This is the difference. Charging at the bottom are the same. So guys, this was my first impression. The quality is not bad, you know, it's a little bit plasticky, but really it's got its own design, you know, thing. I can see why someone will prefer them better than the space travel, which a little bit more childish, futuristic. This is more like more discreet. Maybe somebody will say more luxurious. So I'll charge them a bit and I'll connect to my phone and I'll let them you think what I think from first hearing. We'll see you in 1 second. So I'm back. So the connection to the phone was flawlessly, which is a good experience. And as to the sound, I'm not surprised. So I was expecting a good mid-range and I did get it. So first impression, not a big stage, but very good mid-range. By mid-range, the whole spectrum. I mean the whole spectrum. So I even heard some sounds that I didn't manage to hear in another earphones. Definitely not a V shape, not no punch bass, but a little bit more refined one, lower one. Lower bass is just enough, not too much, not too little, but just on the spot. Nothing exaggerated in this earphones. Very restrained sound, not in the mid-range. Also, mid-range is not too shouty, not very refined, and everything else is very restrained. The bass is on the spot, not too much, not too little. A little bit, I'm disappointed about the upper bass, but you can't expect it to, bring the whole range. But nevertheless, the bass is really enough. And as to treble, again, a little bit recessed, not too sharp bass. On the other hand, more refined, more rounder highs. So these are my first impression, which I was expecting to, a more less V-shape, more audiophile graph from those earphones. And of course, this is really first impression, and I have to further listen them to for a few days to know their real character and change some musics and volumes and everything else. I notice a little bit of background noise. This is very minimal and disappear when you start to hear music, but on first connection there is a little bit of white noise. I'm not sure from first hearing how to address it, and definitely I forgot about it in after 10 seconds, but this is a thing that I must mention. But overall, I think for $40, this is well worth it. The design is mature, so you can go with these everywhere and people will look, this is just another IMs. Comfort of these earphones is, I think, a little bit better than the Moondrops. They are pretty big, but maybe the shallow structure makes even shallower structure makes the difference. I didn't try to drop them from the ear, but they said they're just fine, nothing exceptional. this is it. So guys, this was the unboxing of the Mino and first impression. From first impression, I would buy them again. Definitely in this price, not $25, but $40 still worth it, still a budget wireless earphones with a nice tuning. And I'll see you next time with a far more deeper listening to those earphones and more deeper experience and listening to those phones. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Have fun. Bye.